If you had no debt in life, what couldn't you do? I want you to take a minute to sit back. I want you to think about that. That's right. No car payment. There's no mortgage. Yeah, those crazy student loans, man, they are gone. Credit card. You owe absolutely no one. If you hang around to the end of this video, I'm going to give you a simple plan on how you can become totally debt-free in this lifetime. Hey guys, my name's William V. Thompson, guys, and I am simply a cash flow strategist. And what I do is I help people like you create money or find money based on what you have already. Now, if you like any of the content that you're going to hear, I need you to subscribe and I need you to turn on your notification. You'll get all the videos that are coming your way. Now, when we talk about debt, it's painful for me to think about it because I remember a time that I was in debt. And most of you all feel that same pain because you almost hate to get paid. You know why? Because you know when you get a paycheck, you gotta pay them. And it's like they're taking all of your money. That's painful. Well, I got a secret to tell you guys. I'm a little older than most of you all. It gets worse. If you don't address that debt, it's one thing to be young and in debt. It's a totally different thing to be older in debt. Take it from the voice of experience. But here's the great thing, guys. We have some solutions today. And because you've waited to this point today, here are the solutions. Man, get out your iPad, your pen, whatever. I'm going to give you 5 basic things to do to eradicate debt. Again, I've done it. Friends of mine have done it. This simple system works. So if you're ready, I'm ready. Again, we're talking about eradicating all debt. Step number 1, listen to me carefully, is that you're going to have to hate debt. That's right. Write down, create a hatred for debt. Come on, I'll wait on you. See, how do you do that? Think about what debt is taken. Think about all the joy, the peace, but more importantly, think about your money that debt is taken. That's right. That money that was going to go for a vacation, debt took it. Think about that thing you want to do in life, debt's taken it. So you have to create a hatred for debt. That's step 1. Step 2, here we go. You have to move to a cash-only system. That's right, cash only. It's so easy to use that credit card. It's so easy to get loans. And all you're doing is perpetuating your debt. Cash only. And here are 2 simple steps. Number 1, get a debit card. Get 2 debit cards. 1 debit card, put all your expenses on it. That's right. Your mortgage on that card, your car payment, your food, anything we call a bill goes on debit card number 1. Debit card number 2 is all of your fun stuff. I know it may not be a lot left over now, but we're going to help get you there. So in debit card 2 is what you're going to do for you. It may be your haircuts, your eating out, your golf game, etc. And I know it won't be a lot of money yet, but all you've simply done is, and let's say for an example, that you had about $3,000 coming in. And let's say all of your bills were, let's say $2,500, example only. You would put $2,500 on debit card number 1. And debit card number 1 pays all of your living expenses and debts. But debit card 2 has what? It has your money. Whatever you want to do with that money. I know I said 500, it may only be 200, but you see you have 2 different cards. Always take care of your bills and your debts first. Why? Because you want to build a strong credit report. And we're going to show you on this channel the power of having strong credit. And guess what? On that 2nd debit card, when it runs out, guys, spending money for pleasurable things, it's over for that month. But we're going to help you there. So that's step 2. Step 3 is, and hopefully take a deep breath, you can do this. You have to learn to budget. I know, don't run. Budgeting is a great word. And what I mean by budgeting is sit down and in 2 columns, write down all your bills and living expenses. It's the same things that went on that debit card number 1. And then second of all, there's a column for you, the things that you want to do in life. Put them down. That goes on debit card number 2. And make sure you follow the game plan. Remember, because you're using 2 different debit cards, unlike a credit card, as you know, when there isn't any money there, you can't use it, right? That's it. See how that keeps you from getting in debt? It's easy to spend money that you don't have with credit cards. Step 4 is create new sources of money. That's right. Create new sources of money. A new source of money may simply be something as simple as reducing your expenses. It doesn't seem exciting, but guys, right now, if you're spending $400 a month eating out, and you possibly are, and guess what? Then maybe cut that down to $250 and take that $150 we're going to talk about in step 5 to begin to attack your debt. Or what if your job has overtime potential? I know you want to spend time with your family. I want you to also. But get some planned overtime and maybe make $100 a week. That's extra money from overtime. Or maybe talk to your tax professional. And maybe you're getting this huge tax refund. But guys, it may be months before you're going to get it. Start getting it now in your paycheck. Now, those are just 3 basic ideas on how to create money. But on this channel, you're going to learn more ways to create money. That's step 4. And boy, here's the fun part. We get to crush debt. That's right. That thing that's our enemy, that thing that's been taking your joy and your peace and all your dreams, it's been assassinating. Now, the extra money that you created, whether it be because you cut some expenses, or maybe in turn you worked some overtime, or maybe you got your tax refund, or maybe you sold some stuff. Guys, any extra money that you created in step number 4, you're not going to go out and celebrate, not yet, but the celebration is going to come. I promise you it will. But you're going to take all of that money and you're going to crush debt. Because see, in step 1, you saw it as a hostile enemy. And therefore you see in your mind now that if I can eradicate debt, I'll get my life back. So in summary, remember, number 1 is you have to consider debt a hostile enemy. Remember what it's taking. Number 2, that 2 debit card system, because you have to stop using those credit cards. Step 3, you have to control spending by following a budget. Step 4, what's step 4? You got it? That's it. You have to, in step 4, it's a very simple step that you're creating money. You're creating money. And step 5, you're crushing debt. Hey guys, thanks for hanging around to the end. Down below in our description, there's a link to a all free newsletter. It's going to be teaching you things about the stock market, real estate investing, eradicating debt, creating money, taxes, anything you want to learn about money. The free newsletter provides it. Take advantage of it now, and God bless you.